There's someone you like. Maybe you don't talk much. Maybe you talk every day. Or maybe they don't even know you exist. But deep inside, there's this one question stuck in your mind. How do I make them feel something for me? Not fake attraction, not manipulation, not pretending to be someone else, but real attraction. The kind where they start thinking about you, missing you, wanting to be around you, without you forcing it. Because here's the truth most people won't tell you. Attraction is not created by chasing. It's created by positioning. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how that works. We're going to break this into 7 powerful psychological principles. Simple, practical, but deeply rooted in human behavior. And listen carefully. The 6th and 7th point are the most important. These are the ones that can completely change your life. Not just your relationships, but how people see you forever. So don't skip, because this is not just about attracting someone. This is about becoming someone who is naturally attractive. Part 1, stop trying to impress. The psychology of effortless value. Let me tell you something that might hurt a little. The more you try to impress someone, the less attractive you become. Sounds unfair, right? But psychologically, it makes perfect sense. Because when you're constantly trying to impress someone, you're silently telling them, you are above me. And the human brain is wired to value things that feel rare, not desperate. The psychology behind it. There's a concept in psychology called perceived value. People don't fall for effort. They fall for value. And value is not what you say about yourself. It's what people feel when they're around you, when you try too hard. Texting first every time, over-explaining, over-complimenting. You're not building attraction, you're lowering your perceived value. Imagine 2 people. Person A, always available, replies instantly, tries to impress, laughs at everything. Person B, calm, not trying too hard, has their own life, speaks less but with confidence. Who feels more attractive? It's almost always person B, not because they're better, but because they don't need validation. Attraction isn't about becoming more, it's about needing less. The moment you stop needing someone's approval, you become someone worth approving, because independence is magnetic. What most people do wrong. They try to show how nice they are. They overgive attention. They seek constant reassurance. They shape their personality around the other person. And slowly, they lose the very thing that made them attractive in the first place. Their individuality. What you should do instead of trying to impress, focus on your life. Have opinions. Be okay with silence. Don't rush conversations. Let them discover you, not consume you, because mystery creates curiosity, and curiosity creates attraction. People don't fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with presence, the way you make them feel, the energy you carry, the calm confidence that says, I'm not here to impress you, I'm here to be me. Micro shift that changes everything. Next time you talk to them, don't think, how do I make them like me? Think, do I even like this person? That shift alone changes your energy. And energy is what attraction is built on. So if you really want to attract someone, start by removing the pressure to impress, because attraction doesn't grow in effort, it grows in authenticity. Part 2, emotional impact. Make them feel, not just talk. Most people think attraction comes from what you say, but in reality, it comes from what people feel when they're with you. You can talk for hours and still be forgettable, or you can have a 5-minute conversation and stay in their mind all day. Why? Because the brain doesn't remember conversation. It remembers emotions. So if every interaction is predictable, how was your day? What are you doing? You become just another notification. Instead, create moments. Tease a little. Be playful. Say something unexpected. Make them laugh. Make them curious. Make them feel something different. Because attraction is not logical, it's emotional, and the person who controls emotions controls attraction. Part 3, Mystery and Scarcity. Don't be too available. If you're always there, you slowly become invisible. Harsh, but true. The human brain values what feels limited. When you reply instantly every time, always say yes, always show up, there's no excitement left, no anticipation, no curiosity. But when you have your own life, when you're not always available, people start wondering, where are they? What are they doing? Why do I miss them? That's attraction, not by chasing, but by creating space. Because mystery makes people think about you, and thinking leads to feelings. Part 4, Confidence signals without saying a word. Confidence is not loud, it's silent, it's calm, it's unshaken. You don't say I'm confident. You show it through eye contact, slow speech, relaxed body language, not reacting to everything. When you're nervous, you rush. When you're confident, you pause. And that pause creates presence also. Stop over-explaining. The more you explain yourself, the more it looks like you're seeking approval. Confidence is simply this: being okay, even if they don't like you. And ironically, that's what makes them like you more. Part 5, Social proof. People follow what others value. Here's something subtle but powerful. People are attracted to people who are already valued by others. It's called social proof. If you're respected, if you have friends, if people enjoy being around you, you automatically become more attractive. Because the brain thinks, if others like this person, there must be something special. This doesn't mean showing off. It means building a life where people naturally enjoy your presence. Be someone others respect. Be someone people trust. Be someone who adds value in a room. Because attraction is not built in isolation. It grows in how the world responds to you. Part 6, Detachment, the one that changes everything. This is where everything shifts. If you only understand one thing from this video, let it be this: desperation repels, detachment attracts. When your happiness depends on them, you lose power, you overthink, you chase, you try too hard. But when you're okay without them, you become calm, natural, attractive. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means I like you, but I don't need you. And that energy is rare because most people are emotionally dependent, but the one who isn't stands out and becomes unforgettable. Part 7, Self-concept, who you believe you are. This is the deepest truth. People don't see you how you look. They see you how you see yourself. If you think, I'm not enough, I'm not attractive, they won't like me. That energy leaks into everything. Your voice, your body language, your behavior. But when you believe, I am valuable, I am interesting, I am worth knowing, you don't chase, you attract. Because your identity shapes your reality. So don't just try to attract someone. Become someone who naturally attracts. So now you know, attraction is not about tricks. It's not about lines. It's not about forcing anything. It's about not trying to impress, creating emotions, being a little mysterious, showing quiet confidence, building social value, staying detached. And most importantly, believing in your own worth. Because at the end of the day, the right person is not someone you chase. It's someone who feels drawn to you. And when you become this version of yourself, you don't just attract one person. You become someone people don't forget.